Mountain biking is all about two things: fun and self-improvement. Getting better and being able to ride more and more trails and features makes mountain biking more fun. Without improvement, mountain biking will become boring. But sometimes improvement seems impossible, unreachable. It seems like you'll never do that big drop you've been looking at. So how do you get over that fear? How do you improve your skills and start sending bigger features? How do you get better? The first thing you can do is devote a day to riding at a place with progressive features. Slaughterpin, for example, has jumps and drops ranging from extremely beginner to expert level difficulty. The more time you have to ride here, the better. Rushing improvement can lead to mistakes and crashes, which will have the opposite effect, destroying your confidence. Once you're there, find a feature that is a little out of your comfort zone, but within your skill level. It is very important that you know your limits and don't try to do anything out of your skill set. But you do want to find something that scares you. For example, this drop at the bottom of Scroll and Train is just about perfect. The deck is skinny and long, and you can't see the landing until you're right at the edge. This drop is incredibly scary and hard to do without pulling the brakes. However, it is relatively low and has a huge case pad. This provides a lot of room for error. If you case it, you'll know, but it won't result in crash. In addition to that, it's lots of fun and can test your commitment. If you're feeling nervous and unfamiliar with the feature, it may help to warm up on the trails that you know and are good at, then come back. Any ways to do it. If you don't feel comfortable sending it on your first try, do a run-up. There's no shame in rolling to the edge of a drop and scoping out the landing. Just make sure everyone behind you knows you're stopping at the edge. There's no limits on run-ups, but if you spend too long doing them and don't do the feature, you'll leave feeling that you've wasted time. The first time you really go for it, don't try to do anything fancy. Just focus on getting over it and landing safely. Don't pull your brakes before going over the edge, and just think about the process of landing the drop. If you overthink it, you're likely to chicken out and pull the brakes, which can lead to a crash. Once you've done it, you can celebrate. You'll feel a strong sense of accomplishment from doing that big, scary feature, and you should. But chances are, it was a little sloppy. There's nothing wrong with a sloppy landing so long as you remain in control, but it's a good idea to go back and clean it up a bit. If you continue to land sketchy, just barely keeping in control, repetition is key. Try different speeds and pulling up different amounts until you get it perfect. After completing that feature, you're probably feeling a huge surge of energy and confidence. Adrenaline is causing you to crave more and bigger features. Take the opportunity and go find something else that's a little harder than the one you just did. Use the confidence the other feature gave you to carry you over. If it's not quite enough, you can find a drop like this one, with plenty of room on each side. It could actually help you to drop off the side of the deck a couple times, each time closer and closer to the end. As you progressively drop from a higher point and feel out the deck a bit, your confidence will grow, and before you know it, you'll be going for it. Try features similar to the ones you just defeated, but in different locations with different run-ins and run-outs, and different heights and gaps.
Yes!
As you get better at certain parts of the features, such as gaps or heights, you can broaden your skills. And remember that improvement is much the same for every feature. This video focuses on drops because that's what I'm bad at, but the skills, tips, and tricks are really the same from almost every feature. Find a small one with plenty of room for error. Run it up if you need to. Watch a friend who can already do it. Ride over and over until you get it dialed. Then take the skill out to other features in other places and broaden your skill range. It's important to remember that you possess the skill to improve, you have the ability to improve, and you will hold yourself back from improving. Break the mental barrier and ride those big features. Show your mind that you can overcome it and learn new skills. Think of the positive outcome rather than the bad. And have a great time on the trail.
That's amazing!
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.